All right, let's talk about something we all want, a car that's an absolute blast to drive. But you're probably thinking, yeah, right, I need a six-figure budget for that. Well, what if I told you that's just not true? We're about to dive into the world of thrifty thrills, and trust me, you're going to be shocked at what you can get.
Seriously, it's this huge myth that you need to be rolling in cash to have a car that puts a smile on your face every time you get behind the wheel. But let me ask you this. What if, for the price of like a new gaming laptop, you could be driving something that feels genuinely special?
And that's the whole point, right? You don't have to be rich to ride in style. This isn't some unobtainable dream garage we're talking about. Nope, we're talking about real cars for real people that deliver real performance. The fun is absolutely out there, you just gotta know where to look.
So what's the magic number? $5,000. That's it. That is our budget, that is our challenge, and you know what? It's our ticket into a world of awesome driving experiences. So let's get into it. What kind of performance can $5,000 actually buy you? Well, let's break it down by the type of driver you are.
Okay, first up, let's talk about the purists. You know who you are. You're the driver who craves that pure, unfiltered connection to the road. It's not about 0 to 60 times for you. It's about feeling every single bump and crack in the pavement through the steering wheel, hearing that engine sing, just experiencing driving at its most raw and honest.
So for the purists out there, we've got some absolute gems. We're looking at the Mazda Miata, the Nissan 350Z, and the Hyundai Genesis Coupe. These are three totally different flavors of rear-wheel drive fun, and each one gives you that super engaging driving feel that's honestly hard to find at any price, let alone under $5,000.
The Mazda Miata. Look, this car is the absolute textbook definition of it's more fun to drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow. It's not about insane horsepower. It's all about a perfectly balanced, lightweight chassis that just communicates everything to you. It's proof that there's almost nothing better than carving up a twisty road, top down, in a car that feels like an extension of yourself.
But hey, maybe you do want a bit more muscle. Well, for that, there's the Nissan 350Z. This thing is a budget performance icon, for sure. It's got that beefy 3.5-liter V6 that sounds incredible and gives you a serious kick in the pants. The handling is sharp, which is why you see them everywhere at track days and drift events. And the best part? The aftermarket support is just massive. You can find any part you want to personalize it and squeeze out even more power.
Okay, moving on. Next up is a category for my fellow tinkerers out there. The ultimate tuner's dream. This is for the enthusiast who doesn't just see a car, they see a blank canvas. It's a starting point for building something truly one of a kind.
And the tuner journey is a classic for a reason. Step 1, you find a solid, reliable base car. Step 2, you dial in the handling with better suspension and wheels. And then, step 3, you add the power. We're talking a VTEC swap, a turbo, whatever you can dream up. This is where you really get to put your own stamp on a car.
So what are we talking about here? The Honda Civic, the Acura Integra, Mitsubishi Eclipse, Scion TC. These cars are legends in the tuner scene, and it's no accident. They're cheap to buy, they're super reliable, and the potential for modification is practically infinite. They really are just waiting for someone to turn them into a masterpiece.
Let's talk about the Acura Integra for a second. It's an icon mostly because of its incredible high-revving VTEC engine. Now, if you don't know, VTEC is just brilliant. It's like having two engines in one. Around town, it's chill, it's good on gas. But when you put your foot down, a whole different personality comes alive, screaming all the way up to an 8,000 RPM redline. It is a sound and a feeling you will never, ever forget.
And of course, we have to talk about the Honda Civic. It is, without a doubt, the undisputed king of budget tuning. And there are so many good reasons why. They're everywhere, the parts are dirt cheap, and what you can do to them is just insane. I'm not kidding, with a few smart upgrades, a humble little Civic can absolutely embarrass cars that cost 10 times more.
All right, our third category. This one's for the driver who likes a little bit of mystery. The one who prefers to fly under the radar. We're talking about sleepers. These are the cars that look totally normal, maybe even a little boring on the outside, but they are hiding some serious secrets under the hood.
And that's the whole magic of a sleeper car, right? It's all about that element of surprise. It's that quiet confidence, that little smirk you get, knowing you're driving something that looks completely unassuming but has the guts to challenge cars that are way more expensive and way more flashy.
So what are some of these wolves in sheep's clothing? Well, we've got the Lexus IS300, the Infiniti G35, the Subaru Forester XT, and even a BMW 135i. Think about it, a Lexus with the soul of a Japanese icon, an Infiniti with a muscular V6, a
a Subaru that's basically a rally car dressed up for a family trip, and a little BMW that punches way, way above its...
Let's focus on that Lexus IS300 for a sec. The nickname for this thing is the four-door Supra. Just let that sink in for a moment. This very proper, unassuming luxury sedan, why would they call it that? Well, because under that classy sheet metal, it's hiding one of the most legendary secrets in the car world.
Here's the secret. The IS300 has the exact same 2JZGE inline-6 engine and rear-wheel drive layout as the non-turbo Toyota Supra. Yeah, that engine. It's buttery smooth, famously bulletproof, and it is the perfect platform to bolt a turbo onto. You do that, and this respectable-looking sedan turns into an absolute tire-shredding monster.
And speaking of shocking people, let's talk about the Subaru Forester XT. Okay, it looks like its main job is to haul groceries and maybe a golden retriever. But it's got a turbocharged boxer engine and Subaru's legendary all-wheel drive. This thing has the grip and the go to absolutely humiliate some so-called sports cars right off the line. It's hilarious.
Okay, last but definitely not least, we've got a category for those of you who believe performance should also make a statement. These cars aren't necessarily about having the best lap times, but they're about having a unique style, a real presence, and turning heads every single place you go.
And our style icons are the 5th-gen Mustang, the Audi TT, the Toyota Celica GTS, and the Volkswagen GTI. Every single one of these has such a distinct and iconic look. You've got American muscle, Bauhaus-inspired German design. These are cars that blend performance with a really strong personality.
Now with the Mustang at this price point, you kind of have a classic choice to make. You can easily find the V6, which gets you all of that timeless, aggressive Mustang style for cheap. But if you're patient and you hunt around a bit, you might just find an early V8. And that gets you the sound, the rumble, the torque, the whole authentic muscle car experience. There's nothing else like it.
And then there's the Audi TT. The original one is a legit design icon. I mean, it still looks incredible today, but it is so much more than just a pretty face. It's got a punchy little turbocharged engine, and you can get it with Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive. That means you've got insane grip no matter the weather. It's just a total blast to drive.
So there you have it. From pure, raw sports cars to these sneaky, undercover sleepers, it's clear that a $5,000 budget gets you into a whole world of awesome cars. So the real question isn't if you can find a fun car for the money, it's what kind of fun are you looking for?
So which archetype fits you? Are you the purist, the one who just wants that raw connection to the machine and the road? Are you the builder, itching to get your hands dirty and create a masterpiece? Maybe you're the strategist, loving the idea of a sleeper ready to surprise everyone. Or are you the head turner, wanting a car that makes a statement with its style? Whatever you are, the right ride for you is definitely out there.